Alright, let's try that again. Thanks to the lovely KUXIU for giving me a call and let me know that my microphone was not on. OBS changed the input. Once again, it got me. Anyways, guys, welcome to another episode of Wrong Side Simulations, bringing the best content for the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. And as always, my name is Blake, and I'm a real-world flight dispatcher. I'm bringing a little more context to your flight sim viewing experience. And today, we're going to be operating JetBlue Flight 746, service from Fort Lauderdale down to Ponce, Puerto Rico. We've been hearing a lot about Ponce over the past couple months, and we finally have it. So we're going to go fly on down there to Puerto Rico and go shoot the offset Rnav approach, runway 12. It's quite a fun little approach. It's a little bit like Juno. You know, Juno's got that it's got that mountain or hill kind of right in front of the airport, so you got to make that offset approach. Ponce is very similar, so we're gonna go fly that. Well, first things first, as always. Huge shout out to all of our channel members, and that's going to be Pilot Porter, Dustin, KUXIU, Ford Contour, Hillbilly Gypsy, Zach Hamilton, Bravo Charlie, Snow Bunny Slayer, Zolt, Skyfall, Brett Smith, Shadow Dark Image Seeker, Marco, VR Sim Pilot, J Foot, Drew Stone, Big Ralph, Adelio, Cole Bay, Captain Shaq, Kieran, Wes, AJJ, Mickey Mike, Tony S, Will H, Chase Sawyer, Captain Geo, Alfonso, Plain Nuts, Captain Nate, Blake Phelps, Tyler Rocks, Josh Sioux Falls, Aviator Nix, Seth R, David Isaac, Rev Alvin O'Neill, D-Chimp, and Andrew something. Huge shout out to all those guys. Greatly appreciate all of the support. And now over to the chat. We got Josh Sioux Falls in the house. Oh my god, man, I cannot talk today. What is up, dude? Great to see you, man. Zach, yeah, dude. Unfortunately, no Omaha today. That is still on my list of things to stream. I just did not feel like undoing all of my Airbus stuff. Captain Shaquille Oatmeal, am I going to be on VATSIM? I can be. There's nobody controlling, so I was going to do Beyond ATC, but if you want to fly with, I absolutely can jump on VATSIM. Callie Simmers in the house. Again, thank you so much for letting me know my microphone was off. I'll probably do the flight after I get off work and get a haircut. Ah, there you go. D-Champ, what's going on, dude? Great to see you, man. Jay Queen's in the house. Is the sim still broken? Bing Map server issues have making it stutter every 10 seconds. I don't know, because it sounds like it's been resolved, but I used the Google Earth mod thing, so it wouldn't affect me anyways. So I guess like I haven't been seeing any issues during all the stream prep. Let's see. Who else we got up in here? Adelio, setting my alarm for 3:30. I'll be on Unicom at 122.9. Ponce CTAF. But Adelio, you only do IVO, right? And we're gonna be on VATSIM, so you might as well just stay asleep, my friend. Old Craig, what is up, dude? Great to see old Craig. CST Gaming's in the house. Great to see you, my friend. Still bummed you're not going to be at Expo, but I think one day I will recover. My heart will. G Cook Scotland. Hi, do you have a changelog for the Active Sky updates? Let's see. Let's go to. Well, I guess I gotta go to their damn website. New full cloud turbulence implementation, many fixes and changes. Alright, here is the change log for you. Yeah, so they did a bunch of stuff. And I don't feel like reading it all. But there you go, there's the link for you. I'm off to your right if you get on. Roger that. Let me get on there. File my flight plan. Let's see, off block. We'll kill beyond ATC. All right. Good to go there. CST is gonna be at Expo. Hell yeah, dude. Well, I got some stickers for you, my friend. Super stoked to get to see you there. We're gonna have the whole gang together. It's gonna be dope. G-Cook, you are very welcome. Captain McGee, my friend, great to see you, dude. How are you? Lufthansa, great to see you, my friend. It has been a while. Hope you're doing good. Alrighty, so before we jump into the airplane, as always, we have got to check out our OFP. So we are JetBlue Flight 746. We're flying on 13th of June from Fort Lauderdale, and we're going to be out of the gate. That is definitely wrong. 16:55. It's already past that. So we're going to be out at 1800. Is going to be our push time. That's going to make our on time. What was that? 20. Call it 2035. We're in November 706 Juliet Bravo. It's an A320 Classic. And we're going to be heading to Ponce, Puerto Rico. And on at 2035. J Queen, as always, is our dispatcher. Let's release ID 01. Might need an amendment for a new ETD depending on what, at least at my company, it's 2 hours. Let's see, it's going to be 952 nautical miles with an average wind component tailwind of 13 knots, burning $65 for every 1,000 pounds of gas. Cruising at a toasty CI 99 at flight level 350. Gonna be up there at 350. Temperature is minus 42. Tropopause 54,900 feet. Departing off runway 2 at. Actually, I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna do 28 left because we're heading to the south. It's the south airport or south runway, and got a nice little cool down slope to take off of. Then we're all gonna arrive on runway 12. Checking our weights. Zero fuel weight looks good. Takeoff weight looks good. And landing weight looks good. Gonna be 2 hours and 9 minutes from wheels up to wheels down. Got our 45-minute reserve. We have an alternate of San Juan. Sometimes the weather gets a little spicy down in Puerto Rico. Typically more inland on the island. Let's see, contingency fuel, 20 minutes. Main takeoff fuel is going to be 20.5. 2 minutes of basic extra, 20 minutes. Taxi fuel, gate fuel, going to be roughly 22,000 pounds. And then our Rnav is 8.6. All right, 3.5, 4, 5.5, 5.6 is our bingo. And again, got our alternate 79 miles away, 23 minutes, 2,100 pounds on the burn. Got our route right there. ETA 2035. Let's see. So at our time of arrival, winds from the south 17 knots, greater than 6,000 miles. Vicinity showers scattered at 3,000, scattered at 6,000. For San Juan, winds a little bit gustier, but no precip. And then at our time of departure, winds variable 15 gusts and 2.5, 3,000 miles. Rain thunderstorms broken at 1,000 CBs. So here's a little tidbit for you guys. Forecasted wind shear, or forecasted convective wind shear, is indicated in a TAF via, well, if it was highlight, via rain thunderstorms, heavy rain thunderstorms, vicinity thunderstorms, even like moderate rain showers, heavy rain showers, coupled with CBs in a cloud layer. That is convective low-level wind shear forecast. So we will be taking off in Toga. And I think that's going to be it. Should have a TLR back here. Takeoff landing report. So here is the results of our takeoff data. And then also we have every single other scenario that you could imagine down below if we needed it. So if runway's dry, planned takeoff weight, calm winds. We have for different runways. We would need flex or toga, different V speeds, right? So like whatever scenario you ran into, you could find that here on the TLR. For our landing data, that's going to be right up here at the top. Although it does not give you a VAP, which is probably the most important thing. All right. Let me get connected to that sim. Alrighty, we are on VATSIM. Why is that fucked up? Probably need to run the updater. Well, that's a fun, flirty thing. Alrighty, so now for those of y'all who don't know, Lauderdale ground is on. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for passing that along. Oh yeah, I see them now. 121, 400. Cool. Alright. So for those of y'all who don't know, the nav data updated last night, so make sure to update your nav databases. AC stats, check our nav database, 13 June, 10 July, which is great because I've got 2 international delivery flights coming up, one of which while I'm at Expo, so kind of sucks. On the Friday that we're at Expo, I'm going to be doing some work. But good to know that the nav database will be current for our new airplanes. Let's see. Data, IRS monitor, 3 nav, and then GPS monitor. 26 degrees, 04.3.3, and west 080, 09.0. Yeah, that checks. Cool. Make sure based off the GPS position correlates with what we have on the OFP. And we'll initialize. Captain Gee, I do too. In fact, I sent Vertical Sim a message last night, let him know how stoked I am for that scenery. I've never hated Latin VFRs, but it will. I'm sure he's going to big time step it up. 756, cost index 99, 350, temperatures minus 42, ground temp 32, tropopause 54.9. Flight plan departing off of runway 28 left, and we're going to be on the Snapper 2 sumac transition. Insert that. Ponce arrival Rnav 12, and we have no star on this one. Via, let's see, Takeoff is the last. I'm going to do no via. Insert. We can vector ourselves if need be. Execute that. Secondary flight plan. We're going to do our engine fail. I do have random failures turned on. KFLL/KFLL. And we are JetBlue 746. Cost index 99. 350. Secondary. Lauderdale departure. 28 left, so we need to come back. We're going to come back on runway 28 right. Tell it no SID. Secondary, Lauderdale arrival 28 right. It's a little bit longer of a runway. We could even go to Miami if we needed to. No star, no via. Sweet. Perf, next, next, and next. We'll do it the easy way. I was gonna pull it in ACARS, but yep, got it right here on no EFB. Winds 190 at 11. Actually, digital ADAS. Info Papa 190.11. Temperature 31. I'm showing 32 on there, so we're gonna do 32. And 2990. $265. Rnav. Lauderdale will hard tune. Gonna wind that uplink. And an it B. Our numbers are live over here. They're finished boarding with all of our textureless people. So before we do that, let's come back to here. Expect the ILS approach 28 right, 28 left, departing runways 28 right, 28 left. Simultaneous operations are being conducted on parallel runways. NOTAMs, attention all aircraft, hazardous weather info available from ATC. Aircraft taxi with transponders on. I was wondering if there's going to be anything about the flooding that's going on down there. Alright, so 0 fuel weight is going to be 126.8. With a CG of 29.3. Block fuel planned is 21, about 22,000. We got that. Taxi fuel 0.5. Route reserve 0. Reserve fuel 45 minutes, and then our alternate burn is 2100. Sweet. Perfect. We'll come back to that. Proc page Kfll 28 right. If we come back, it's for the Kfll procedure. Have any of y'all been having any issues with FSU IPC? I've been having a lot of issues with it lately. When I first started the sim, it was working, and now it's not working anymore, which means I'm going to have to do everything with my mouse. Like, a lot of the stuff on the center pedestal that I have on the pedestal, I use FSU IPC for, and it's not working, so I have to use the damn mouse. Alright. Get our perf. 28 left. Wet. We're going to go flap config 2. Force toga, yes. Anti-ice off. Packs on. Sync, calculate. Man, I'm just getting all sorts of different temperatures. 30 in here. $31 there. And 32 on the airplane. I'm gonna do 32. It's more restrictive. Send that to the McDo. Okay. So FMS is set up for McDo. Snappers probably 4,000 on the top. 4,000 set. Alrighty. Just set my button. Oh. Fort Lauderdale ground, JetBlue 746 looking for IFR to Ponce with information Papa.
JetBlue 746 Fort Lauderdale ground, thanks for Papa. I have a reroute for you, advice ready to copy.
Are you fucking kidding me? Ready to copy, JetBlue 746.
JetBlue 746, you're clear to the Ponce International Airport via Snapper 2 departure, Summit transition, direct Golf Tango Kilo, direct Harvig Hotel Alpha Romeo Bravo Golf, direct Meagle Mike Echo Echo Golf Lima, direct climb and maintain 4,000, expect flammable tree 5010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency CTAF 119er point tree, squawk tree 5, tree 1.
And what was that CTAF one more time?
Departure frequency is CTAF 119er point tree.
Alright, we're clear to the Ponce Airport via the Snapper 2 Sumac transition, then direct Golf Tango Kilo, and then Hotel Alpha Romeo Bravo Golf, direct Mike Echo Echo Golf Lima, and direct climb 4,000. We'll expect 35010 minutes after departures on CTAF 119.3, and we'll squawk 3531 for JetBlue 746.
JetBlue 746, read back correct. Push and start at your discretion. Advise ready taxi. Expect runway 28 left.
We'll push at our discretion, and we'll call from ready taxi. We'll expect runway 28 left, 746. Bam. Alright, thanks for the fucking, why even give a reroute? You're not even controlling it. It's just fucking clear as file. It doesn't make no damn sense. Damn. This is... Ugh. I guarantee you know what, let's plot this shit. Let me show y'all how fucking pointless this is. I don't even have to look at it to know how fucking pointless this is. Alright, so we're gonna hang on to that. We're going to run this like a reroute, like a dispatcher would. So we're going to block the fuel off at 22,000. And let's come down here to our route. So that, compared to that, like, we're still going over Grand Turk, so we're shaving off just a few, like, and there's not controlling down there, so I don't know why he gives a shit, but it's odd to me. Anyways, we're going to generate that. Let's check our burns. Would not require an amendment for the route because it's less than 100 nautical miles laterally, but the min required takeoff fuel should have gone down, so also would not require an amendment for that.
Station calling Fort Lauderdale ground, only static.
Alrighty, let's see. 2 hours and 6 minutes, so it saved us 3 minutes.
Ground, JetBlue 779, looking to pick up RF part.
Min required went down by.
Puerto Rico at a file. We do have information. Papa on board.
JetBlue 779, I have a reroute for you. Advice ready to copy.
Ready to copy.
JetBlue 779, you're cleared to the Ponce International Airport via Snapper 2 departure, Sumex transition, direct Golf, Tango, Kilo,
Is the new min
direct
required.
Harvick, Hotel, Alpha, Romeo, Bravo, Golf, direct Meagle, Mike, Echo, Echo,
So now
Golf,
I gotta
Lima,
delete
direct,
all this shit.
climb and maintain 4,000, expect flight level 350, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is CTAF 119.3, squawk 2264.
Alright, we're clear to Ponce via the Snapper 2 Sumex transition, file direct Golf Tango Kilo, Arbeck, Miguel. Initial 4,000, expect 350 and 10, CTAF 1193, 2264 on the squawk, JetBlue 779.
JetBlue 779, read back correct. Push and start at your discretion, advisory taxi, expect runway 28 left.
Advisory taxi, we'll expect 28 left, 779.
I know that voice. That's the man, the myth, the legend. CST himself. Alright. I think we're ready to go. Let's get the bleed on. Let's disconnect ground power. I am quite bummed that my people are all pink. I was looking forward to our first stream with the folks in the back, but we're just gonna pretend like they're not back there now. Oh my God. Alright, cockpit prep, maintenance log and tails, onboard check, gear pins, covers removed, seatbelt signs are on, ADIRS, Rnav, fuel, we need 22,000, we got 20,000 on board, altimeter is 2990, EFB is checked, cockpit prep complete. Should pull that. Go nose to the right. I'm gonna monitor. $19.3. Why am I doing this? I have a radio right next to my left leg. Alright, before start, checklist. Windows, doors, and slides, closed and armed. Beacons on. Thrust levers idle. Parking brake is on. Transponder is in auto. $35.31. Sure he ain't pushing back yet. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna single engine taxi so I can get out of CST's way. I'm guessing that's CST to my left. Alrighty, let's roll them. We got more than 25 psi on the bleed air. We can start number 1. This piece of shit, dude. Start to. Since I don't have my FSUI PC and I can't be doing stuff with the throttle, I won't be able to. It'll be harder to start on the roll. So, okay, gotcha. It's that shack on the left. There we go. Try to get center online. Porter, what's going on, dude? Great to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. Andy Ivy, welcome, welcome. So after, yeah, it's messed up a lot of stuff because I use FSUI PC for a lot of shit. They changed it to where, so they changed a lot of stuff. Used to, if you ran the Microsoft Flight Simulator executable, then it would auto start. No longer did that. You had to go change that in FSUI PC settings. But ever since some of these big changes, like it just stops working, and it'll say that it's still working, like right here, it's still running, and it still pops up when I open it up, but it's not doing anything. So, all right, got a good start on 2 after start flow. Well, not crank. Stay with TA, make sure we went to mode C, AP can come off. Auto ground JetBlue 746, ready for taxi.
JetBlue 746, runway 28 left, taxi via Tango 6, Quebec and Juliet. Information, Quebec is now current, altimeter 29990.
2990, we'll get Quebec, and we'll taxi Tango, what's it, Tango 6?
Affirm, Tango 6, Quebec and Juliet.
Tango 6, Quebec, Juliet for JetBlue 746.
Ground JetBlue 614, ready for taxi.
JetBlue 614, you can follow the company 320 to your right, runway 28 left, taxi via Tango 6, Quebec and Juliet. Information, Quebec now, altimeter 29990.
Alright, we'll follow the company, Tango 6, Tango, or was it Tango? Yeah, we'll follow the company, Tango 6, Quebec, and we have Quebec report.
Alright, brake check, pressure 0. No, thank you. Alright, mini brief 148.6 the gross weight. Flaps config 2, fuel's 21.8. V1 is 125, V2 is 140, top altitude is 4,000 feet. 4,000 is blue.
And 4 loads of ground, JetBlue 779 ready to taxi.
JetBlue 779, runway 28 left, taxi via Tango.
And our
7,
first
Quebec
fix
and
is
Juliet,
dreads.
Quebec,
Flight controls check.
Altimeter 2909.
Full up. Full down.
Tango 7,
Neutral.
Quebec, Juliet, runway 28
Full left.
Information Quebec is aboard.
Full right. Neutral. Rudder. Oh wait, I can't do rudder because FSI PC. Clear left and right. Gross weight compressions complete. Pitch trim 29.2% CG set V1 VR V2 flex. 125, 137, 140 no flex. Flaps config to flight controls checked. ECMO takeoff. Actually, I gotta do the other flow before I do this. Alright, takeoff all green. ECAM status is checked. Predicted wind shears on auto. TCAS cuts at TRA. Cabin crews advised mini brakes complete. Taxi checklist is complete. Adam Lowe, thank you so much for the subscription, my friend. Might need a little gasket up this hill. But I hope you are enjoying the content. Well, we are quite long-winded here on our pre-flights on the wrong side channel. But it's realistic.
JetBlue 746, there are no further ATC services available. Monitor CTAP 119.3. Have a great flight.
Over to CTAP 19.3. We'll have a great flight, and you have a great day. JetBlue 746. Thanks for your ATC today.
See you.
Definitely gonna get a screenshot of me and the boys before we depart. Yes. This piece of shit. That's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
Just getting some screenshots of us before we roll out.
Good.
Hell yeah. Perfect. All right. Lauderdale traffic. JetBlue 746. It's going to be departing off runway 28 left on the Snapper 2 departure, exiting the airspace to the southeast. Lauderdale. Alright, looks like we're clear on the left, clear on the right. Manitoga SRS, runway out of thrust blue. Eight knots, start set. Neutral by 100. V1. Rotity. We got positive rate. You're up, nav. Disarm spoilers. Acceleration, climb altitude, nose are down, and accelerate. Positive trend on the airspeed. Thrust climb.
I'll go traffic JetBlue 614, departing 28 left, Snapper 2, southeast departure. I'll go.
Flaps 1, speed checks, flaps 1. Flap 0, speed checks, flap 0 after takeoff.
Lauderdale traffic, JetBlue 779 will be line up runway 28 left and waiting for separation. Lauderdale.
Alright, there's 3 for 4. Let's keep that climb coming up. $35 blue.
Lauderdale traffic, JetBlue 779 departing 28 left, number 2 departure.
Got Shaq back there. See his flashing lights. Yeah. Flight of 3. It's dope. Hell yeah. It's beautiful, I tell you, it's beautiful. Let's see, Andy said the new version changed the core way it connects to the sim. It's so it effed up a lot of add-ons. I never updated it when I read about the issue, so I guess I'm 3 updates behind. Hey, Andy, if you happen to have an installer for yours that version that you got, please let me know, because I would love to go back to what we're on, at least like 4.10, 4.11. I think it was like 4.12 where shit really got messed up. Rerouting you away from the Russians. Got a notification today. I got an invite for a group interview for SkyWest flight attendant. Interesting. Be a fun part. Could be a fun part-time gig. Yeah, definitely could. If you want to go ride around on, I just couldn't do with CRJs. Yeah, hopefully we don't go back to the Cuban Missile Crisis crap. Now, it's not abnormal for Russian Navy ships to take a visit to Havana. It's not the first time. In fact, they've done it somewhat regularly, so it shouldn't be much of an issue.
JetBlue 779 crossing 3,000 feet. Clear, runway 28 left, last call.
Lauderdale traffic. JetBlue 746 is cleared. Lauderdale airspace climbing 12,000, flight level 350. We'll see everybody on Unicom. On Unicom. My man, Vertical Sim, hola to you as well. Sorry, just now getting to your message. I was on an airplane. Almost took a time. Alright, Peacock, let's go. That's right. Ah, CST's in the Tolas 321. Very nice. I got X-Plane 11. I got the Tolases. I would probably be flying the 321 Neo if it were me. That's my Airbus of choice. Oh, T-Money's in the house. So this is what Peacock does with the money I send them, buys airplanes. Hey, I send them money too. I don't know if they're buying airplanes, but at least buying paint schemes. The T-Money, how you doing, dude? It's good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Been a long time since I've seen you in the chat. Joe Hatch, good afternoon. Great to see you, dude. Captain Nate's in the house as well. I'm gonna have to translate this. Let's see. What is this word? B-O-R-I-C-U-A-S. Marcus in the house. I knew when I saw in La Casa. I knew what that was. I just didn't know what this first word was. But Adam, great to see you, dude. Welcome. Thank you so much for the subscription, my friend. Hopefully you are enjoying the content, and welcome to the Wrong Side family. Very happy to have you. Flame, what's going on, my friend? Man, you guys near Orlando are getting lucky. We're entering day 3 of rain pounding in the south. I am very, very aware. I almost had to go into work yesterday because one of my fellow dispatch managers, who is based in Fort Lauderdale, he got flooded out on his drive into work. So they reached out to me asking if I'd be able to go pitch hits, if I'd be able to go in and be the on-duty dispatch manager for a little bit. But fortunately, he was able to make it back home, and he worked the rest of the day from home. It's mind-blowing to me that we put a headquarters in a flood zone and a mandatory evacuation zone like that, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's nasty down there, man. Stay safe. Don't get hope your house don't get flooded. Wonder if they will change or have a few. Oh, I'm sure they will. A few Cuban cigars. Vertical said, got your hand full, man. And you know me, when it comes to the Airbus, I get so realistic. My hands are always full, and then I get stupid reroutes on top of that. Granted, he was trying to save me some gas, save me some time. I appreciate that. But the time that it took for me to go clear out the rest of the routing and then put the 2 different waypoints in, ate up those 3 minutes. I should have just let us go. And it had more lateral separation from the Russian Navy ships. Good, man, just trying to make it through this Texas summer. Finally not on shift for one of your streams. Well, dude, stay cool out there, man. I know it's got this big old heat wave going on right now. I'm heading out to Vegas next weekend, and the highs are going to be like 112. Although it's dry heat, but heat is heat. Hot as hell. But man, I'm glad you're able to make it for a stream. Very happy to have you. Hey, Vertical Sim, maybe you can model the flooding in South Florida. That would be pretty funny to have like taxiway signs. In fact, here, I can show you guys. I got these pictures from V1. Hopefully they'll show. But that is taxiway signs. Pretty much underwater. Actually, here, I'll upload these to. These on Google Photos. The V1 sent me these. There we go. Refresh this. Yeah, so here, this was yesterday, Lauderdale Airport. So Vertical Sim, if you can model that, then your realism will be to a whole nother level. And then let's see this as well. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get some good scenery on this flight. Need plenty of islands to look at. Because I'm an island boy. Guys, if you haven't done so already, please smash that like button. It definitely helps the algorithm and all that good stuff. Ah, gotcha. Okay, Adam. And I should know that because a lot of my friends here in Orlando are Puerto Rican. But I don't. I'm a gringo. In fact, last weekend we all went out to like a Latin restaurant slash club, and I was the only gringo of our group of like 20 people. Everybody was like doing the merengue and shit, and I'm just sitting there like, where's my beer? Are you able to get flood insurance in Florida, particularly in South Florida? Should be able to, but it's probably super expensive. Maybe he was like, man's a dispatcher, let's give him some more fun. Probably. If I did not do that. CST, I thought about doing the same thing, man. I thought about once I got down there, like, what's it going to matter? But then, if San Juan Center came online, they would probably see that reroute and then be expecting me to fly that route. And then I wouldn't be, and they'd be like, where are you going? And I'd be like, my original route, because I didn't feel like changing anything. Shadow said, alright, weekly weight watch check-in. Okay. I'm like legit gonna go do that right now. I'm gonna go weigh myself. Stand by. Alright, Shadow. I am 195. 195. I'm not proud of it, but I'm 195. Heat waves coming here this weekend. 98 heat index, 102 plus, lots of humidity. Oh, that's terrible. Octoberish. Dude, I am super stoked for that airport. Super stoked. Take my money. Fly with Lotto. What's up, man? Lotto, you're going to be at Expo, right? I saw your Instagram post. Yep. Taxiway signs underwater. So that's all you got to do is just make them underwater, and that'll be the most realistic rendition of any Fort Lauderdale airport ever made. V1 made a funny joke earlier, called it USS Fort Lauderdale. That's pretty funny. Is he flying right now? He was overnighting. I think it was overnighting. I can't remember where he is overnight. Oh no, he had a limo. That's right. So he flew down to Lauderdale last night, and then he had a limo to Orlando. I think for Orlando. Is he already home? Is he streaming? Surely he ain't streaming. Then we're gonna go from Saturday to Sunday. Had a meeting with a realtor Saturday. He's asking if we could meet earlier because they're headed down to South Florida to go to Margaritaville, which also should be like, hey, you should probably check the weather. But I'm just gonna reschedule it. So I'm not in any hurry. I'll tell them, go down, go do your thing. We can meet up in a couple weeks after Expo. PBI and Lauderdale terminals have kept me busy. I could imagine, but man, it's gonna, having those is gonna just put it to a whole nother level. Oh, Fort USS Fort Lauderdale. Ford still would have been funny. You'd need a Ford to get through there. What's up? Yes, I think if we bring a scale and find everyone exact weight, we should be direct there. Okay. But these mofos want to bring 30 pounds of bags each. Like, yeah. I gotta bring... I gotta bring this box. What's in this box, y'all might ask? Well, you know, special stickers and stuff for you guys at Expo. I don't know if I should show them to y'all or just leave them a surprise. I also have some more coming. I revised some stickers and had the opposite of one of the stickers made, so that I can ask people like, hey, are you a fan of this airplane or a fan of this airplane? And then based off their answer determines which sticker they get. I got quite a number of things in here. So if you're going to go to Expo, make sure you find me, and I'll be handing these out as long as supplies last. But Shadow, I'm going to try to do my best and not bring jeans and cowboy boots. Although, I think we're going to eat somewhere pretty nice Friday night, so might have to. But if, you know, a pair of cowboy boots alone, that's like £5 just for 2 boots. And I usually still bring, like, I'll bring boots and a collar shirt and khakis in case, like, for any reason, like, something messes up with my scheduled flights that I bought tickets on, and that way I can go jump seat. So I probably will still have to end up bringing cowboy boots. Only imagine the sim FX on the A320 with vertical sim scenery, flooded, engines ingesting. Yes! Yes! That, yes. And then, like, max power and all the jet blast blowing up tons of spray. Holy hell, still the same. Well done, sir. Hey, you're just lucky I didn't gain none. Hopefully in the future, jetways from the ground up. That'll be cool. I know that's like the limitation y'all were facing. I'll shoot my shot and take on CVG and do great job compared to previous 2 creators that have attempted it. Dude, go for it. Shoot your shot. I'm sure he's got a nice long list of requests. Hell, if we're shooting shots, I'm gonna shoot my shot too. Actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I do have a shot, but I have a specific reason why I can't shoot it. A lot of hell yeah, man. We'll be looking forward to seeing you. We'll give you some stickers. $195, and you're back down to $235. What were you at? When I got out of high school, I was like $155. When I got out of basic training, I was like what was I? I went in at 150, came out the basic training 172 pounds, I believe. And then I just been building that fatty weight since then. After I announced Fort Lauderdale, people started messaging me to just do all of our home state now. I mean, it kind of already seems like we're on that crusade. I mean, I'm not against it. Samwise needs an update too. Wink face. Poor Vertical Sim, man. He can't get into a chat without getting hounded for give me this airport, give me that airport. At least it's job security, I guess, but I guess it also means too people love your work, which is a good thing. Do you think it's possible to have jetways to the ground up Microsoft? Yeah, that'd be pretty hard to do. Woo! I think we just got struck by lightning. Is there weather where we're at? Yeah. There's like an isolated cell off of our, like our, 5 o'clock or so. All the weather was in Lauderdale area. That's way too hardcore. Nate said, I'm just going to have a backpack in my flight bag with the GoPro A20s and my iPad. I'm gonna try to pack light. I had some custom. Why does the water look so? Is that just like channels running through the water, or is the masking messed up? Masking might be messed up. I don't know. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was having some Nike. I still have them made, but I got some Nike dry fit shirts being made, along with some wrong side sim trucker hats. The Richardson hats, really nice. Richardson's my favorite. Got two that were going to be camo in the front with my logo, and then another one that was going to have the Let's Go with the throttle levers engraved on a leather patch, but none of them are going to be ready by Expo, so frowny face. That side looks prettier. Not really sure where all that lightning's coming from though. We are being about 10, gonna make some lunch. Sounds good. When you get back, we'll chat on the Unicom. It's so hard for the dev for Ponce to make them from the ground up. Fort Lauderdale. That is perfect. I love that. Wouldn't waste a glass of KUXIU. You should have probably had them shipped to my address since I'm driving. It wouldn't have made a difference. When I placed the order, because I came across them on Instagram and they're here in town, so I went in shop and I told them I'd pick it up to hopefully try to save the shipping. They needed, I think they said 7 to 14 days of production time, and it was going to be like 12 days. And I told them, I was like, you know, no big deal. Even if it's not in time, like, still make them. And then I got an email like the other day saying that they're not going to be able to make. I told them cutoff date would be like June 19th, and they're like, yeah, we're not going to be able to make that, like, not even close. So it wouldn't have made a difference. If they got done with them on the 19th and shipped them to your house, it still wouldn't have them in time. I don't think we'll get them in 2 days. The whole gang is here. Hell yeah, brother. It's a bit difficult, but not terrible. Yeah, I know that was like the biggest thing they were hung up on for a while. I was trying to get the jetways to connect from the ground and then incline up to the airplane. I think we should be fine, to be honest. We just stand on a scale before and be good. Not a problem. Worst comes to worst, we can just take the plane to Kilo India Whiskey Alpha on the 10,000 foot runway and just take off from there. It's fine by me. Now, Shadow, do you want to try to make it all the way to Vegas, or do you want to stop somewhere halfway and get some breakfast. Like what do you want to do? Maybe it's closed, but no big deal. Might follow your footsteps, Shadow, and be a flight attendant. SkyWest invited me for an interview. Do it, as long as it's no SkyWest, you're golden. The Cali Crew still, yep, Cali Crew is still a thing. It sure is. We got some EDC going on, Well, that was a real shitty beat drop. Next song. In the Southwest, very nice. She got it on first try. Hell yeah. Entire team, including Shaq, Callie, Nate, Porter, wrong side, going to be rolling up at the Kardashians at Expo. Shadow, regarding the Cali Crew shirts, do you think it's possible to get me a medium? My extra large, it's extra large on me. Hell, even a large would be better. I don't know what shirts are left over or who's got them or what, but man, if we could make that happen. I don't want to be like walking around looking like a goober wearing a shirt that's 2 sizes too big. High school was 185 after ULM. I was 205 after basic, 195. Then just bulked up to 245. Damn, dude. Hope it's all muscle. Probably got your little dad belly bulge going. I mean, I'm no dad, but I got the dad belly bulge going. I'm a dog dad, if that counts. Just care, I would definitely say sign with. 24 is another 4 years of job security. Hell yeah, it is. I hope that 2024 brings new capabilities. I do like how Flow's got this new deal where you can call it the remote key fob. It's like hangars and stuff that are programmed to work with their key fob, like hangars will open and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. A couple of their bush backcountry type sceneries have it. It's pretty neat. So hopefully like that kind of stuff comes natively in 2024. Intend on flying the planes, not back. That's what I told if you're gonna stay at. Big drop fell. I'll send you from this one. Sounds good. Yeah, Shad, if you don't mind, that would be great, dude. Too many SpaghettiOs? Oh man, you know it. Actually, I haven't eaten SpaghettiOs in a minute. the box, like Cali Simmer sent me a legit case of SpaghettiOs, and they are in my garage as my hurricane stash. I have a large and need an XL, but I don't know if you would want a large. Large would be better than an XL. I think mine's an XL. Let me look. Hang on. Alright, never mind. Mine's a large, but those Nike Dry Fit shirts fit, you know, pretty big. So I'm gonna need medium. No, Shadow, wasn't it you in charge of the shirts? I'm just kidding. I think Shaq needs an XL if I'm not mistaken. He can have my large. They fit, at least to me. If it's a large, it fits like an extra large. If it's a medium, it fits like a large. It's pretty normal with those polyester dry fit shirts. Yeah, I thought it was you. I know when we got there, like, somebody just walked up and gave me the shirt, and I was like, all right, and I put it on. I was like, this is fucking massive. I was like, but, you know, I don't want to be a pain in the ass. So I didn't say anything. But I figured I was only going to be wearing it in a closed cockpit on a webcam and not, you know, out in public in front of thousands of people. So remember Hadley saying 2 extra large and he got 2 XLs. I was supposed to have an XL, but then he took the last one. I mean, if we end up wanting to do new shirts, I could probably get them done. I told the folks that are making my stuff now that, depending on how things went at the event, you know, quality of the shirts and stuff, I could team up with them for more stuff in the future. I'd like to start maybe getting into the wrong side merch type stuff. So I could probably team up with them, get them to do it. Maybe put names on them so that like it can't get fucked up. Put like name on like the person's last name, like on the edge of the sleeve or something. That way we know whose shirt it is. Dude, it's polyester. Those things don't shrink. Yeah, I'm an extra large. If they run true size. Shaq, we're talking about what do you call it? The Cali Crew Foreflight team shirts. Dude, we're still in this lightning and there's no weather around us. Yeah, this shit's... There ain't nothing to our... There ain't nothing over there. I don't know how it's supposed to know about weather though, because there's no Doppler radar in this part of the world. If I kill... see what Microsoft Flight Sim looks like. Oh, autopilot disconnected. There we go. What the shit? How is it all of a sudden I go down to 37,000 feet? No. Our passengers just experienced severe turbulence, got thrown up against the roof. T-Money said, yes, a little dad bod, but when you eat in a fire station, it's hard to stay super cut. 100%. I could totally understand that. My girlfriend's brother's firefighter, he just did his very first like bodybuilder competition or like fitness competition and won. But man, that dude's like on a extremely rigorous diet, as all those people are do that shit. Oh, talking about Callie, getting Callie on the plane and the shirts. Oh gosh, we're dying. Ding 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 ding. 6,000 feet per minute climb. Holy, yeah. Roller coaster ride, yeah. You know, it's just how it is over here on JetBlue. It's like we're playing Sonic with this music. Get the coins. Yeah, I've been trying to like find new music, but I've been lazy and haven't like been going and saving it. Alright, we are 1 hour into the flight since we have pushed. Let's do our first round of hat flow. Top hat flow. Tjps 1-2. Do a 5-mile range ring. Rnav. Clear out Lauderdale. Prague. Tjps 1-2. Perf. One 15015, gust 237, 1735. Should be getting a new METAR sometime soon. 15015. Temperature 34. Temperature 2995. Casey Wood, thank you so much for subscribing, my friend. Welcome to the Wrong Side family. Very happy to have you. We are, if I had to guess, about an hour and 15 out from Ponce. See minimums for this approach. Local altimeter setting. We're a Cat C aircraft, 880 decision altitude. Fuel prediction page. We got 48 minutes of extra fuel plus our alternate of San Juan. Secondary flight plan. We'll delete the secondary. Don't need anything in it for now. Let's check in with our guys and see how they're doing. Cabin Shack, CST, how's it going back there, boys? Let's see who's actually still on their computers. Oh, CST won't be able to finish. That's what she said. That's alright, dude, because you made my day by making Expo happen. By the way, are you staying at the Rio? But not a problem, dude. Not a problem at all. It was super dope having you take off with us. And I'm going to send you the screenshots on Discord. She ain't gonna be happy. Alright, sorry guys. Basically telling Crystal's CrossFit coach who programs my workouts to like, hey, don't worry about programming workouts, cause fuck the gym. I hate the gym. So I'm at the kitchen table. I'll be back in the airplane in just a bit. No problem, dude. Oh, Mel, that must be mighty fancy Airbus. It's a kitchen table. It's called a tray table. Sounds like he's in an A380. Yeah. Dude, I would fly an A380 because they got a bar and a lounge and showers. You probably won't read this for another 30 minutes. But when you do, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, man. What other YouTube channel do you know that flips off its viewers? Well, I hope you're having a wonderful day too, my friend. I am. Ain't nothing to look at out there. There we go. There's a little scenery. Oh man, custom made. There you go. That's some intense texting. Yeah. Well, then also this realtor we're supposed to meet with on Saturday. He was like, oh no, we can keep it on Saturday. We'll just leave, a couple hours, or they can wait a couple hours. So I told him, I was like, no, dude, like we're going in this lease for the next 13 months. Like we're not in a rush. Go take your Saturday off. We can meet in a couple weeks. Like it's not a big deal. But also check the weather because everything's flooded. All I heard was she ain't gonna be happy, then lots of texting. Yeah, it was the CrossFit coach. She doesn't, it's not even, cause like I pay her, she asked for $20 a month, I pay her $40 a month, but it's not even about the money. Like she's truly the type that like wants you to just be healthy. Same with my girlfriend. And so I tell her like I'm basically saying fuck the gym, fuck healthiness. She's not gonna, she'll be like, you should probably care more. And I'm like, I don't. I'm gonna be dead by the time I'm 51 of a heart attack at my dispatch desk. But that's okay because I'm not gonna have any kind of retirement shit set up anyway, so I better die on the dispatch desk. I'm gonna be like 90 years old pushing fucking buggies at Publix. And by the time I'm like, my 401k ain't gonna be shit. Social Security probably won't even exist anymore. I feel like it's, how like a lot of military folks, like they've had folks in their families die on the battlefield and they feel like that's their destiny. That's my destiny, is to die on the dispatch desk. If the dispatch position even like remains in the next 10 to 20 years. Josh, what's going on, man? Great to see you, dude. Turn that music back on. Faith. Better be. Yeah, I don't care about my body. Is what it is. If I die from food, I died happy. Yeah, right? I mean, like, I hate that I have a little beer gut and some love handles and that kind of shit, but I hate working out more. And that's why I got to stay away from having kids, so that I can die and not have to leave any kids behind. I can leave a woman behind. She'll live. But kids, not so much. Preferably my parents are dead before I'm dead. But aside from that, once they're gone, then I can go. I'll just try to have my debt paid off, so I'm not, negatively affecting nobody. Hell, I told my mom, I was like, shit, fuck it. If I die before you do, fuck a funeral. Just throw my ass in the creek bed, let the critters have me. But that's probably not legal. I would just have to like make a will out of who gets all my flight sim shit. That's what I need, a trainer to whoop my ass into shape. 'Cause that's the thing, like, she just programs my workouts into an app, right? Like, she's not even there, you know, to motivate me. And it's a good thing she's not, because she'd be real pissed off then. Like, I would just not be showing up to the gym. There are so many days that I would go into the app and just put in fake shit, make it look like I did the workout when I didn't even go to the gym. I hate the gym so much that I get off of work at 1 a.m. I'll leave work at 3, so I get home at 3:30, so that it seems like I went to the gym, but I didn't really want to go to the gym, so I didn't go to the gym. I just sat at work and chilled and watched YouTube and shit instead of going to the gym. Are y'all looking to buy when your lease is up? Crystal wants to. I don't. For a few reasons. I mean, I do and I don't. But I don't know. For one, Spirit's just not the most stable, in the sense of there's always something keeping us in a holding pattern. At first it was we're going to be moving the OCC to Nashville, then COVID happened, and then they split the OCC, and now we're like borderline bankrupt, and there's like a Spirit 2.0 on the horizon, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know, because people that are in those meetings have signed NDAs and can't talk about it. So like, I'm not really, you know, it's not smart, like, especially like your company is on the verge of bankruptcy. It's probably not smart to buy a house. On the other side of that, I don't want to get tied up in a property if I'm only going to be in it for a year. Even if it's only like 4 years, I still don't want to get tied up in that property. And then I love the fact that when I'm renting, if I have an issue, which I've had many of issues since I've been in this house. This house is, I think it was built in 1989, maybe, something like that. I've had to have work on the air conditioner, some of the plumbing. I've had water intrusion, the dishwasher, like twice. We had water leaking under the sink. We've had water leaking through the roof in the garage. We've had a fair amount of shit, and I didn't have to pay for none of it because I'm renting. And Crystal's always like, "Oh, they do an inspection." Like, I don't give a shit. Damn, there's so much stuff they don't find in those inspections. And like, it would probably be like a $3,200 a month mortgage just to live in like this. Like, this house ain't shit. It's like 1,400 square feet, three bedroom, 2 bath, in like the lower end of middle class type neighborhood, and it is not worth. If I pissed on the wall, it wouldn't be worth the piss that's on the wall, in my opinion. But that's Florida for you. So I don't want to. She wants to. I told her at a minimum we'll go meet with the dude to talk and see what's out there. I think what we want in a house doesn't even exist in Central Florida. We want like farm style house with like a pretty decent sized lot, and or like out in the country. But everything here is stucco because of the hurricanes. So farm style houses don't really exist here. Everything looks like everything here is just so bland and ugh. Just kind of wondering if the whole gym thing was working out. Nope, because I ain't been going. Can't sleep. It's 107 degrees down here in Ponce, and I've been living with no AC all my life. Jesus. No, I can't. I don't know how y'all do that. man, that's a hell no for me. I had no AC a week and a half ago. Nope, it was 86 degrees in my house, humid as shit. Can't do it. Like, I would become violent if I had to live that way. You have a dad bod, it's okay. Yeah, I have no problem with it. I mean, I would prefer not to have it, but aside from preferring, I don't really give a shit. I hate working out too unless I'm getting paid. You can't even pay me to work out. I tell you, keep your money and fuck off. This got dark quick, yeah. I'm skinny as a rail with a dad gut, and I struggled all my life to gain weight. So I've come to agreement that it's not going to happen. Yeah, that's okay. It is okay. Like, bring all the weight you want. We can just make multiple fuel stops. I don't care about. Well, I mean, I'm cool with fuel stops. I mean, I wouldn't have to make so many fuel stops that it's pissing everybody off, but yeah. She ain't gonna watch this shit. She don't give two flying fucks about any of this. Oh, I know it's a big commitment. That's what I try to tell her too, is like, there's a strong possibility that in 2 years I'd have to be moving. And oh, okay, good deal. 22.9 on fast home, sweet. Yeah, that's Captain Shaquille O'Neal. He's in the chat. Man, I was supposed to tell Crystal's like, you know, I don't want to get tied up in the property where we live in it for a year, and then one, we end up upside down on the house, or have to pay thousands of dollars to a realtor to sell the house, which we probably wouldn't have, so we'd be stuck. And then also probably have to pay the closing costs, which is thousands of dollars, to persuade someone to buy whatever fucking house we're in. It's not worth it. She's like, I'm ready to start our lives and plant roots and blah blah blah. Don't care. Like, you can live life without owning a house. As long as I have a roof over my head, that's what I'm paying for. I don't give a shit about equity and all that. Not unless I'm going to end up in a house for a long period. Whatever equity I would build, I would lose in paying a realtor and paying closing costs and all that shit. The one thing about real estate, besides being shelters, has outperformed any other investment by far in the long run. It can be a pain, but in the long run, it's worth it. Exactly. Keyword, long run. And for us, it's probably not going to be a long run. It's going to be a hella short run. Average cost to buy a house 5 years ago was $320,000. Now the average is $420,000. Make it unaffordable. Yeah. I can't even imagine trying to buy a house in Callie's neighborhood. Fucking like $1 million don't get you much. Remember, you're going to have to move to GA for a farmhouse. I know. That's what I was thinking. Or at least like Panhandle, Florida. If I had my way, I'd be living in Foley, Alabama. And I could have everything I want there. But then it's like a 7-hour drive to work. I'd have to commute again. Move up to Wilmington on the outskirts of town. You can get that and still be 10 to 15 minute drive from multiple beaches. Yeah, it's not. And you know, I'm not like hell-bent on being on a beach, but like the senior director of the OCC, him and I had a chat, because I was asking him about this, like, hey, I know there's a lot of stuff going on the back end with Spirit. I know you can't talk about it, but like, in your opinion, I was just trying to find out about like, is my job stable enough to consider buying a house? So when I talked to him about it, he was like, well, the first thing you got to ask yourself is how tied are you to Florida? And I was like, I'm not. And he was saying, it was just like his opinion, like what he would want. Like, I'd want to live in Foley, Alabama. He was like, I would take Raleigh, North Carolina. You're 2 hours from the beach, 2 hours from the mountains. Easy airport to get in and out of. Blah blah blah. Don't get too cold. Don't get too hot. You know, we usually get like a bunch of tornadoes and stuff. Like whatever. I don't care. Let's go. I would sleep in the car if the AC was broken in the house. Yep, I would too. Don't forget those outrageous homeowners and flood storm insurance in Florida. Yep, I brought that up too. We'd have to save up to be poor. I'm telling you, man, Shaq's one of the most clever motherfuckers I've ever met. Still ain't nothing over there. Boom, 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 boom. Man, I'm gonna have to make me a snack, y'all. I haven't eaten today. Crystal's got some leftover steak and shrimp that I could go in there and warm up. Raleigh is booming, one of the fastest growing cities in the U.S. And we probably don't want to go there because then by the time that we would go there, everything's going to be sky high, higher than draft coochie. So, find somewhere else. We got to find the place that's going to be the most booming, one of the most booming cities in the U.S. before it is. That's what needs to happen. And therefore, I vote Foley, Alabama. Where the hell are we at? Damn, we're not even over Grand Turk yet. Which is good, because I'm hungry. So, you don't, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, and the guy that I was talking to probably makes like $250,000 a year. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go warm up some food. And I'm going to give y'all the doggy cam. Although she's probably going to get up and walk away as soon as I do. But I'm going to go warm up some food real quick, and then I'll be right back. Another factor to think about when choosing a place to live, the climate. Shit is getting real. Yeah, and I know this is, this, like, hurricane season is supposed to be real nasty. One, because of the El Nino, and then the ocean is already, like, really, really warm. We went to the beach for Memorial Day, and usually the water is too cold for at least me to get into. But it was comfortable. And I told Crystal, I was like, oh, that's not good. So not good. Go take a shower, then go see TAF for anyone who needs their CTAF info. Got it. Yo, good. Glad to see you refreshed and awake. I'll enjoy the stream, but I know it's hard to plan possible stream on Saturday. Probably won't be able to on Saturday because Crystal's off, and we were supposed to go talk to a realtor. I'm trying to cancel that now. Alright, we're going to do it in a couple weeks instead. I'm going to tell you the first financial move I make when I leave training is to go back to Charlotte. Maybe Atlanta, but Myrtle is not it. Yeah, I don't blame you there. The doggy cam, some reason it makes the viewer count go up. Yeah, maybe it's the algorithm. You say doggy. But what I could do is I could bring y'all into the kitchen with me as I warm up my food, because I'm sure all the dogs are going to accumulate around me when the food comes out. I know it's way far in advance, but Tuesday of next week, Tuesday, I will be working. When am I working next week? Yeah, I'm working Sunday through Wednesday. Get off Thursday morning and come home, take a nap. Then I'm flying to Myrtle, sitting in Myrtle for 6 hours with Shaq, and then me and Shaq are going to fly from Myrtle to Charlotte, Phoenix. Shadow's going to pick us up, spend the night in Phoenix, and then me, Shaq, and Shadow are going to jump in Cirrus and fly on over to Expo. And then I'll be back. I get back early Monday morning around 5:30 a.m. and if all goes to plan, and go home, take a nap, and then work another 4 days. So after tomorrow, I probably won't be able to stream from like the 15th until the 28th between work and Expo. And man, like by the time I'm finally able to stream, the whole Expo shit's gonna be like everybody's gonna have uploaded all their Expo stuff and talked about Expo, and by then it's gonna be old news. It won't be exciting no more. And I'll be coming back, like, ah, first stream since Expo. Nobody's gonna give a shit. Is that an LSU? Yep, it is an LSU shirt. Yes, sir. Got it at Tiger Stadium when we went down there to watch them play A&M. Honestly, moving wise, I'm planning to leave California once I get my career started, and my top competitors are Colorado or even Arizona. Man, I don't know which one I would prefer. Colorado, I hear, is stupid expensive too. Like, it's more expensive than Florida is. But Arizona is just a lot of dirt and sand. Gray Eagle. You can always just buy land and hire a developer to build. You know, we've talked about doing that too. But I mean, we would have to live real, like at least an hour and a half away to be able to get a lot the size that we would like. Like for me personally, I would prefer at a minimum 2 acres. And then it's like by the time that we're paying for that, there would be enough money to buy or to build a house. Hell, I was even down with just getting a lot and putting like a prefab home, but I'll be doing it on a VA loan, and I hear the VA is not down with prefab homes, plus hurricanes. But we have talked about doing that too. Personally, for me living in Southern, I want to leave here as quick as possible, if that makes sense. Yeah. Pricey. Yeah, screw Myrtle, too much for me. What day be in Myrtle? I'll legit drive down to say hey before y'all leave for Expo, if I'm off. So that's going to be this upcoming Thursday. I land in Myrtle at 11:30 a.m. I believe. 11:30, something like that. So that's the 20th. Exactly 1 week from today. Wow, it's coming quick. That's what she said. Wait, so that means no streams for basically no streams for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So let's see. Turn crystal stuff off so y'all can see it. Alright, so here's today, right? Stream today, stream tomorrow, and then from the 15th until the 28th. So that's a week. Yeah, it's just shy of 2 weeks. So I got Expo here in the purple, and then I'll work here in the yellow all the way till the 27th. What day was it that I was supposed to come in early for, I don't matter. Yeah, so stream again on Friday the 28th. It's a little while, it's longer than I want it to be, but unless I do a wrong side red eye after work one night. A's off, B's on. You're up on the living room TV. Everyone can hear you. We're from Puerto Rico, so we want everyone to see the landing. Alright, sounds good. Puerto Rico. Hola, mi amigos. Whenever I try to do a Spanish accent or speak Spanish, I always, like, my accent goes to Mexican with the real nasally. Hola, señor. ¿Qué pasó? I don't even know what that means. I just hear all my Puerto Rican friends saying it. Eso. Nothing to look at. Except whatever that is in the distance. Ah, that's the DR to our right. So we're getting there. Not too terribly far away. It's really not that expensive as far as percent you pay in realtor and closing, and usually the seller pays your realtor costs. Interesting. Yeah, and I'd say I'm not very well versed in all this stuff. I've never bought a house before. That's why we're gonna meet with that dude, meet with the realtor in a couple weeks. We're supposed to meet up with him this weekend, but I just pushed it back. Oh shit. Just went in the MCO crew room for the first time ever, not bad. Sounds like B1's here in Orlando. See when he leaves. On your Discord is mainly planes, but I threw a fire pit in there. Hell yeah, I don't mind no fire pit. Nice and big. Mesquite, Texas. Yes, sir. Looks like y'all just get some rain. Oh no, y'all just got done washing the trucks, didn't you? That's awesome, dude. How you like Texas? I know there's a lot more to do there than there is in Monroe, obviously. So V1's down here for, I think it's got a couple more hours. It'll take me 35 minutes to get to the airport. Probably 40 minutes park. I could probably get in and I'd probably be able to hang out with him for like an hour. But I'd have to kill the stream though, that's the only thing. If y'all were streaming, but you had the opportunity to go and hang out and meet V1, would y'all kill the stream and go hang out and meet with V1, or no and keep streaming? Cut the stream short, go see your boy. Go see him. Bye. I just told him, I just asked him what his, he's on, okay. I gotta see what time this bitch departs. Damn, if I do this though, then coming home's gonna be a bitch. Traffic is gonna suck. Traffic sucks from like 5 to 6. Don't last very long, but it sucks when it does. Oh yeah, so he, I think he leaves this hour and 20 minutes or so. Why is it not giving me? I don't even see this flight number he says he's on. If he leaves on the flight I think he leaves on, then I definitely got some time to go say what's up. Alright, so he don't leave until 6:27. It's 3:43. I got time to get down there and say what's up. Well, guys, I think I'm going to kill the stream so I can go officially meet V1 simulations in person, which I hate to do because we're not too terribly far out. Let's see, 1944, be 30 minutes. It's 4:15. Jumped off at 4:15. I'd get to 5. He leaves at 6, roughly 6:30. And then he's gonna be at the airplane. Damn, man. All right, well, here's what we'll do, because I still want to show this approach. It's a pretty cool approach. So tonight, it might be a little bit late, but tonight we'll just fly like Punta Cana, or maybe somewhere in the DR to Ponce.
You better get in that monster truck and get going. I'll be expecting a selfie with you and a fuzzy arm.
If he'll take one, he may not take one. You know, he keeps his ID on the low, but I'll see what I can do. But yeah, guys, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna kill this, and we'll pretend like we just diverted, and we're gonna do the diversion recovery from Punta Cana or somewhere in the DR, and shoot this approach. Super cool approach. Looks really nice. Offset Rnav. But all right, guys. Well, I enjoyed hanging out with y'all, and I'm gonna go meet the VIP, and I will see y'all later on tonight. Until then, be good at it. Keep it on the wrong side. Peace.
Thank you.